Hi.
Hi. She's talking. We can stand up. Stand next to me.
Oh my God.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is everybody ready for a good workout?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take you through like a boot camp style workout. So we're going to do 3 circuits of 4 exercises each. And we're going to start with the cardio. We're going to do a lower body. Then we're going to do an upper body, which might be mixed with lower body as well. And then we're going to do a core exercise and then go on to the next circuit.
Okay.
So it's going to be a total of 3 circuits. And I'm going to show modifications if the exercises get a little bit too difficult.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to time each exercise we're going to do between 30 seconds and a minute. And I'm going to time it, and I'll give you the instructions as we go. So we're going to start. First, make sure you have, I just want to make sure you have a water bottle. If you're not on a carpet, if you have a yoga mat, that would be great.
You got poop too.
A yoga mat? Okay.
Yeah, so just have the yoga mat ready so when we go on the floor, you have that there.
I don't want to water.
And you have a water bottle and maybe a towel to wipe up your sweat.
All right.
Okay, so now we're going to start with a warm-up. So what we're going to do is just touch our feet together.
Okay.
So we step touching our feet, and then we're going to circle our arms. Okay, so we're increasing our range of motion, getting our muscles warm, and we're going to get our heart rate up a little bit here. Okay, so now from here, we're going to do a hamstring curl with our legs, right? So we're just kicking our feet up to our butt, and then our arms, we're going to go up and down with the arms.
Wait, what?
Drive.
Okay, can you see me?
I don't want to give out.
Good. Looking good, ladies. Up and down with the arms. Okay, now we're going to get our feet kind of wide, and we're going to do a side-to-side lunge.
Oh.
So lunging side to side, and you want to kind of stick your butt out a little bit as you do this lunge. Now, once you get the lunge down pat, we're going to reach our arms across. Okay, so we're increasing the range of motion in our arms, preparing our body for what's going to be coming. That's a good warm-up, holding the kids.
All right.
So if I accidentally knock them out, it's okay?
You should feel your body getting a little bit warm, your heart rate coming up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to get our heart rates up just a little bit more, so we're going to pretend like we're jumping rope. Pretend you have a jump rope, and we're just going to do this little shuffle. My dog decided to play with her toys, so I have her toys in my right now. Okay, so this is going to, let the heart rate come up.
You're doing good.
Okay, so we're just going to do a few more seconds of this, and then we're going to start our first cardio exercise. How we feeling, ladies?
Oh, we're still
Good.
I'm tired.
You're good? You hanging in there?
I thought we were done. Oh, no, not
Okay, so you guys just march or continue with the jump rope, and I'm going to show you our first exercise.
Oh,
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do, these are called ski squats. So it's going to be like we're skiing, right? We're going to jump from one side to the next, right? Can you see me?
Oh.
Okay, so before you start, hold on. I just want to show the modifications. So if you want to modify, we're going to take out the jump, and we're going to turn and squat, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute. And then you're going to pick which version you want to do, and we're going to go. So ready, set, and go. Okay, so I'm going to do the jump. Now we want to make sure that we're landing softly on our feet. We shouldn't hear the floor like boom, boom, boom. Okay, it should be a nice soft landing. If you want your heart rate to go up higher, we're going to swing the arms. Once you add the arms in, you'll see it's harder. Yes, good. Stacy, looking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go for a whole minute on this. A minute doesn't sound like a long time until you're doing this.
Okay.
Good. Now remember, if anybody wants to modify, we're going to take out the jump and we're going to turn. We're working hard. We're not modifying because we're lazy. We're modifying because we can't do it, okay? And once you catch your breath, you go back up to the height. Good jump. Okay, we have 5 more seconds. Let's go.
Oh, now we're jumping.
5 more seconds. Yes. Okay, now breathe. And march. Excellent.
Thanks.
Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to get our weights. So I'm going to be using 10-pound dumbbells. If you feel that you're more of a beginner, you can use 5s or 8s. Okay, it's going to depend on your experience and your strength. So basically, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're just going to hold the weights and we're going to do a squat. So we're doing 2 regular squats and then 4 pulse squats and then stand. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer for 1 minute and go. Okay, so squat, 2 squats, 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stand. Back to 2 squats. 2 squats, 4 pulses. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and stand.
Woo.
Good. 2 squats. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my form on the squats. 4 pulses.
I'm showing the She's showing you what she's
Okay,
doing.
make sure when you're doing the squats, you're sticking your butt all the way out.
Need a blanket?
4 pulses.
A little farther apart.
Again, 2 squats.
Ow!
Nice and slow. Don't try to rush through this, okay? You can really feel your muscles working better when you go slower. Okay, we're almost there. Let's do 2 more squats. Is that minute up yet?
I hope so.
There we go. Okay, that was my minute. Beautiful. Okay, breathe. Take a sip of water if you need.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so now we're going to just take 1 dumbbell.
Yes.
It's like a huge.
I'm going to show you the exercise before you follow me, okay? So we're going to do a lunge. You're going to hold the weight by the sides like this, okay? And you're going to bring it over your head. We're going to lunge, do 2 tricep extensions, and then stand straight up. So we're doing a stationary lunge with 2 tricep extensions, and then we stand, okay? So the only modification for this would be to use less weight or no weight at all. So we're going to do 30 seconds for each leg. So I'm going to start the timer when you're ready. On your mark, get set, go. Okay. Okay, so we're lunging. 2 triceps and then come up, right? So we're staying down in the lunge. We're doing 2 triceps and then come up. You want to lunge nice and low, but don't let your back knee hit the floor. We're looking
Okay.
at 2 90-degree angles in our knee joints. 1 dumbbell, Stacy.
Hold on, guys. Back.
And up, good. You're going to start to feel your triceps on fire.
Okay.
Up, we're going to do 1 more. Okay, 1 more time.
Hey.
1 more time, and then we're going to switch.
Oh.
Okay. So now I'm putting my left leg in the front. You should be on your right. I mean, I'm on the right, you're on the left, sorry. So we're going to lunge and try 2 triceps and then stand. Okay, don't come up too fast. We're doing 2 triceps for every 1 lunge. Okay, so we're really going to feel this in the triceps. Is anybody burning?
Yeah.
Okay, we have 10 more seconds. Let's go. Make sure your elbows are in by your ears. We don't want to stick our elbows out. No elbows out. Okay, 1 more time. And come up. Okay. Rest now for 1 second. Reset my timer. I'm going to take a quick drink.
That's a lot of work.
We keep it moving and we work the whole body. So what we're going to do now are lying dumbbell pullovers with a leg kick. So you want to lie down on the floor. Take your dumbbells. So I'm going to show you the version.
Great.
We're going to
I'll be
start
back
like
again.
this and then reach our arms and legs out at the same time.
It's hard to see it. And it's why that you come closer.
Can you see me?
We can see you. Yeah.
You can see me? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you need to modify, we're going to keep the knees bent. Or if that's still too difficult, you're going to just keep your hands behind your head and just do the leg.
You can do that?
Okay?
Yeah, we can do that. Okay.
Okay, got it? So
I
pick
did
which
that
version you want to do. Get your weights ready.
Ready?
Lie down on the floor and I'm going to start the timer. Okay, on your mark, get set, and go. Okay, so I'm doing the advanced version, but at any time, if I start to get tired, I'll drop to one of the intermediate or beginner versions. So always start with the harder one, and then as you get tired, you can drop it down. Just make sure you're always pushing yourself and working hard. Now, if your back starts to strain,
I literally told him.
sorry, if your back starts to strain, then you're going to drop to a lower, one of the modified versions. Okay, we don't want our lower back to hurt. We want to feel this in the abdominals, and you're going to feel your hip flexors working. Okay, so we're looking good, ladies. How much time is left? 2 more seconds. All right, 1 more rep.
Good job.
Okay, come up. Beautiful. That was circuit 1.
I should find my butt stuff.
How are we doing?
Pretty good.
Good. 2 more circuits to go. Okay, so we're going to do our cardio. Let's take a drink and a rest. Get your towels if you need.
Does anybody need water? Nope. Yes. Here's the water. Here one. I can do something.
Okay. So just watch me while you're drinking your water. We're going to do 2 air jacks and then 2 plyo squats. So what that means is we're going to jump like this 2 times. Those are air jacks. Then we're going to go into 2 plyo squats and we're going to alternate.
Thank
The
you.
modified version, we're going to do 2 jumping jacks and then we're going to step and squat. We're going to take out the jump. We're going to alternate
I do right here.
one leg then the other. Okay, so you got that? I'm going to start my timer for a minute. Pick which version you want to do. Ready? And go. Okay, so air jumps. 2 air jumps. 2 plyo. 2 air jumps. 2 plyos. Again, air jumps. Plyo. Okay, remember the modified version is the jumping jack and the step squat. Jumping jack, yes. Step squat, yes. Okay, and then let's try to go back to the air. Yes. Air, yes. Plyo, remember we're landing lightly on our feet. We should not hear, we shouldn't hear our legs or our feet slamming into the floor. You want to land lightly with your knees slightly bent. One more time here. We got this. One more. And breathe, march out. Beautiful. Okay, next exercise. We're going to take our dumbbells. We're going to do alternating front lunges. Okay, so I'm going to show you first before you do it. You watch me. We're going to alternate, right? We're going to step our right foot forward. We're going to do a pulsing lunge, and we're going to step back. Now we're stepping our left foot forward. Pulsing and stepping back. Now, if you want to modify, you could drop the dumbbells. If it gets too hard with the weights, you could always drop the dumbbells. Okay, so we're going to go for a minute. When you're ready, on your mark, get set, go. Okay, so we're stepping, left foot, pulse, step back, right foot, pulse, step back. Good, right, alternating legs, good. Pulse and step back. Okay, we want to remember when we do the lunge, we're bending both the knees straight down. Okay, when we do forward lunges, our body has a tendency to go forward. We want to fight it and go straight down. So don't let your momentum take you forward. Straight down and back. Straight down and back. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. I'm making a 90-degree angle with my knee. Okay, my back knee is not touching the floor. Okay. We are almost there. One more time, each side. Do one more lunge. Good, Stacy. Step a little bit further. And lunge and back. Perfect. Okay, you're going to put your weights down. Next, we're going to do push-ups. Where are my kids at? If they want to help with this exercise, they can help.
Come on, baby. Push-ups. Push-ups.
Okay, my kid, he's too busy for this, but I'm going to show you, okay? So if you have your kids, if not, it's fine. You'll just pretend. So we're going to do a push-up, and I'm going to give our kid a little high five. Push-up and high five.
Okay.
Okay, modified version, we're gonna be on our knees. You're gonna be on your knees, and you can do the same exact thing from your knees. Okay, so you're gonna pick which version, and then in the middle of this, you start on your toes, and you need to drop to your knees. Totally fine, you just make sure you're pushing yourself. Okay, we're gonna do this for 40 seconds, because it's really hard, so we're not gonna go for the whole minute. On your mark, get set, and go. Okay, so push up. Just pretend we're slapping each other high five. If your kids aren't there. Right? Slap. Slap.
Yeah.
Now it's important, when you do the push-ups, I don't want your butt up in the air, okay? We need our butts flat. No booties in the air, ladies.
Okay, booty tucked in.
All right. Flat back when we do the push-ups. You know, I'm gonna drop to my knees because I'm getting tired, so here we go. Time check. 5 seconds. One more time. And good. Okay, how are those arms?
Oh,
Beautiful, okay. Now for our core exercise, we're gonna do what's called a Russian twist. So you need one dumbbell, and we're gonna sit on the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my dumbbell sideways.
okay.
Now I'm gonna lift my feet, and I'm gonna slowly twist the weight from one side to the next. Now, modified version, you will have your feet on the floor. Okay, it's a little bit easier. And if you still need to modify, you just drop the dumbbell. Okay, so we're gonna go another 40 seconds on this one. Pick which version you want and go. Okay, so my feet are up in the air. If I get tired, I'm gonna put my feet down. Nothing wrong with that. But just make sure you're working hard. Again, if your lower back starts to hurt, you're definitely going to put your feet on the floor and you're going to drop the dumbbell. Okay, because that means that you're not strong enough yet for this exercise. Okay, we want our arms to be straight. That makes it harder. So
Okay.
straighten your arms as you come up and go slow. We want to take the momentum out. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to drop
straighten
my
your-
feet. Getting tired, Stacy?
No, I got one next to me.
Oh, okay.
Right next to me.
Okay, so reach towards the floor, Stacy, towards the floor. Okay, we should have 2 more reps on each side. 1 and 2. And good. Okay, that was circuit 2.
Okay.
Let's take a break. Drink a little water. And then we have 1 more circuit. We're almost there. You ladies are doing a great job.
Sorry, my kids are so trying today. I don't know if y'all heard me on camera. Hopefully not.
Yeah, well, some days are better than others. But as long as you're
Oh,
moving
man.
and exercising, you know, it's all good.
It's all burning calories.
I muted my mic because
Exactly.
blah, 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 blah. Wow. In a great way now. Okay.
Mine decided to FaceTime her cousin, so she's in the other room. Okay, so for our last circuit, we're going to start with a rear lunge into a hop. So let me demonstrate first. We're going to reach, try to touch the floor, and then we're going to come up and hop. Okay, so modified. Okay, this is the regular version. If you want to modify, you're not going to hop. Okay, and if you have trouble balancing, find a wall or a chair to hold on to. Okay, so this is very hard, so I'm going to do 30 seconds on each leg. Okay, so are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, so we're going to reach and hop. Now we want to make sure all our weight is on our front leg. Right now, that's your right leg, right? So all our weight is on the right leg. We're going to really feel this in the booty on the right side. Okay, this is a great exercise for toning up your butt.
I hope I'm doing it right.
And it works your balance and your heart rate. So
I'm
we're
going
not
back.
going on. We have 4 seconds. Come on. 2, 1. Okay. Next, we're going to do the other leg. Let's go right to it. And reach. So we have our left leg now in the front.
Out with you.
Reach and hop. Reach and hop. Got to balance both sides of the body.
Oh, Lord.
Work that booty. Come on, let's see you work it. Beautiful. You look great.
I love her. She lies.
10 seconds. Count it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Jesus.
All right, march it out, breathe. Okay, we're almost there.
Yes.
Take a drink. Next exercise, we're gonna hold both dumbbells.
Okay, Jack.
Okay, so we're gonna do a wide stance squat, or a plie squat, it's also called. So we're gonna have our feet wide apart with our toes turned out just a little. We're gonna hold our weights in the front or here by our shoulders. And we're gonna do that same 2 squat and then 4 pulse sequence that we did before. So 2 squats, 4 pulses. Okay, if we're modifying, we're gonna drop the dumbbells to do this with no weight. Okay, so this is a whole minute, ready? Go. Okay, 2 squats. 4 pulses.
Can I do it?
4 pulses. Let's remember our form on the squats. We're sticking our butt out. Okay, and our chest is lifted. We don't want to slouch. We're not here. Chest is here, and we lift. 2 squats again. 2 squats. 4 pulses. The lower we go, the harder this is, so don't cheat. Squat nice and low. 2 squats. 4 pulses. Remember the weight, our weight is in the heels of our feet. 2 squats. We should always be able to wiggle our toes when we do squats. And when you look down, you should be able to see your toes when you're in the low position. Okay, we gotta do 2 squats. Almost there.
Around his toes.
4 pulses. One more time. Come on, 2 squats. Last one, Stacy.
He's in
And 4 pulses, and we're done. And up. Good. Okay. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna keep those weights, so I'm just gonna take a drink for a second.
Do you see what I got going on? You might not see it. What?
Okay. Is he doing a hoverboard?
He is hoverboarding, and I'm scared my
He's
toes
hoverboard.
ran over. Okay.
Okay, so next one, we're gonna do a squat with a front swing into a shoulder press. I'm gonna show you what that looks like.
I thought that.
You're gonna hold your weights with your palms facing each other. Squat down. You're gonna swing the weights up, then go into a shoulder press and squat back down.
Okay.
Up, shoulder press. Okay, so the only modification for this would be to get light weights. You might want to start with 5s. I'm using 10s. Okay, we're gonna try to go for a whole minute. I'm gonna start the timer. Ready? Go. Okay. Squat, up, and press. Come on, we have the whole body working on this one. We have core, we have upper body, we have legs. Okay, these exercises burn a ton of calories. They get the heart rate up. They make your muscles burn. And you feel great when you're done. Squat, and press. Squat, and press. That minute is a long time. Okay, remember, we're not slouching. I don't want to see this. Our chest is lifting, right? I should see whatever writing you have on your shirt. I should always see it. Okay, we're almost there, ladies. Arms are straight. Remember, arms straight.
X.
Right, as we go up and down. Arms straight. Okay,
My toes, Jack.
2 more reps. Come on, 2 more. 1 more to go. Oh, this is burning. Okay. All right, weights down. Okay, we have 1 exercise left. Sounds like a problem. Okay, we have 1 exercise to go. These are traveling planks, so watch me first, and then you'll do it. I'll show you modifications. Okay, so what we're gonna do, start in a plank position, and we're gonna walk 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, if you find this too difficult, you're just gonna hold the plank position. So you're gonna be either doing that with the legs straight like this, or on your knees. Okay, so you're gonna pick what version is best for you. We're only doing 40 seconds on this one because it's really difficult. Okay, on your mark, get set, and go. Okay, so we're starting in the plank. I'm gonna start to the right. 1, 2. To the left. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, remember, Our butts are not in the air. This is cheating, ladies. This is cheating. You want your butt flat.
Go over there. Go over
Remember,
there.
if you start to get too tired, just hold this plank position. That's totally fine. Or drop to your knees. Okay, but if not, let's go. We have a few more seconds left. Let's do this. 1, 2, one more time, side to side. And 1, and 2. And rest. Awesome. That's it, ladies. Okay, we're going to cool down and stretch. Okay, it's important to get our heart rate down and stretch out our muscles. But that was a great job. That was a hard workout. Okay, so we're going to stand up. We're going to step side to side. Let your heart rate come down. Drink some water. Get a towel if you want. And again, we're going to circle our arms and breathe. Let your heart rate come down. Whew, I'm breathing heavy. I don't know about you. Okay, so again, we're going to go side to side with the legs and reach across the body. Beautiful. Now your heart rate should be coming down. You should be able to breathe a little more normally now. Okay, we're going to stop in the middle here, and we're going to come down and round all the way up. And then we're going to do a little squat, inhale, and exhale down. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to go down to our hands and knees, and we're going to do a child's pose. If you know anything about yoga, you know what child's pose is. So we're going to sit on our heels, and we're going to reach our arms all the way out in front of us. This is a nice stretch for the lats, which are the muscles that go down your back. And now what we're going to do is take both hands and walk over towards the right. And you're going to put your left hand on top of the right. And that's going to stretch down the left side of the torso. And it's going to feel really good. Just make sure you're keeping your hips back on your feet. Your hips should be on your feet or as close as you can get them. And now we're going to walk over the other way. So they're both hands to the left, and we put the right hand on the top. So now we're stretching all down here. And we're going to hold that for a few seconds. And these stretches feel great after a hard workout. Okay, now we're going to come back here, and we're just going to sit on the floor. Okay, so you're going to bend one knee. You're going to have your left knee pressed into your right inner thigh. Straighten out your right leg. We're going to inhale up, and we're going to reach for our toes. Okay, so if you could grab your toes, that's great. If not, you're going to reach for your ankle or wherever your body will allow. Okay, so we're feeling now our right hamstring and calf stretching. Okay, now we're going to switch. We're going to bend the right foot and stretch out the left leg straight. And inhale, stretch up, and exhale, come forward. Beautiful. So you'll notice that usually you have one side of the body that's tighter than the other, so it might feel a little more painful on one side, and that's okay.
Okay.
That means that you have to keep stretching that tighter side. Okay, now we're going to bring our legs apart. Okay, so as wide as you comfortably can, your legs are out, and you're going to reach towards your toes. So this is for the inner thighs, okay? We should be feeling a stretch in the inner thighs. We want to try to bring our chest out and over. Instead of rounding like this, we're trying to bring our chest up and out, okay? And you'll feel your inner thighs stretching. Okay, now we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to bend our knees, and we're going to have our right leg in front of our left. Okay, so we want to have our feet one inside and one right. And now you're going to reach, just walk your hands out over your legs. And the right leg that you have in the front, you're going to feel that hip. You should feel it like in your butt. Stretching there. Okay, so it's important to stretch all areas of our legs because we work those very hard. Okay, we're going to come up from there and we're going to switch. So now we're going to have the left foot in the front and you're going to reach over. If you want to stretch with us.
This way. Yep. This way, buddy. Push down this way. Like this.
Okay, yeah, so that's a good stretch. Now we're getting the left hip stretching, right? The butt cheek. You might also feel your inner thigh or hamstring if you're very tight.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna come back and we're gonna do a tabletop stretch. So we're gonna have our hands behind us and our knees bent, and we're gonna lift ourselves up nice and straight so we look like a table. Okay, this is a good stretch. You'll feel it down the shoulders and the chest. And it feels good on your back. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna stand up. Okay, so let's stand up. And we're gonna pick up our right foot and try to pull it in towards your butt, okay? So if you can't balance, find something to hold on to. Otherwise, you're pulling your foot up. There you go. So this is gonna stretch the quadriceps, which are the muscles in the front of the thigh.
I see it.
There you go. You have something to hold on to.
I need his head.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to switch legs. Okay, so we pick up the left foot. There you go. He's getting into it now.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to do a chest stretch. So you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back and then just try to lift your arms as far off your body as you can. Right, so that's good. You might not be able to get as far as me. That's totally fine. Just as long as you're feeling the stretch in the shoulders. It's a good chest stretch and shoulders. This really opens up the front of the body. We spend so much time slouching forward that it's good to do this stretch to counterbalance that. Okay, now we're going to do a side stretch. So we're going to lift our right arm all the way up straight and then bend over to the side. So you want your feet just a little bit apart, kind of close together. Your left hand is right down by your left leg, and we're stretching. So you're going to feel it down the side here. And then we're going to stretch the other way. Okay, so right, so your left arm is up and you're stretching over. Okay, come up, down. Just give me one big inhale. Lift your arms up, and a big exhale. And you did it, we're all done. Good job, ladies.
Thank you, guys.
I hope you had a good workout.
I had a
That was
great
a good
workout.
one.
Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. Great.
Thank you so much for working through all of this.
Not a problem. I'm used to it.
Oh my gosh.
It's great. As long as you get your exercise in. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, but we're doing what we can.
That's right. Thank you so much for having us on
I
and
have
doing
a
this
quick
for us.
question.
You're welcome anytime.
Would you do that exercise one time, or would you go back and do it 2 more?
Okay, so this workout takes about a half an hour, so that's fine. I mean, if you really have the time and the energy, you could do it one more time, but I wouldn't do it any more than that. But the 30 minutes is perfect.
Okay.
I
All right,
like
well, thank
30
you
minutes.
so much. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye, Rex.